Hi everyone, it is Tara from Dauphin Public Library, one of the branches of the Parkland Regional Library System. I'd like to acknowledge that the land I'm on is the traditional territory of many nations, including the Anishinaabe, Métis, Oceti-Sakowin, Ochakri, Cree, Dene, and is Treaty 2 land. Okay, so today we're doing something, once again, that I've never done. This is going to take more time. So this is a food science or a food challenge event. We're going to try to make butter. So you're going to need help or friends or really, really strong arms and be willing to do this for a while from what I've heard. Once again, never done this. So what I am doing is I've got a teeny tiny little jar and I've got a marble that I have washed a couple of times. Then we also need cream, whipping cream, I believe, yes. And I like salted butter, so I've got some salt. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so I've got my little jar and what the instructions I've read have said. Ooh, and my instructions came from, I should point out, everything but the kitchen sink book that I borrowed from the library. So, I forgot. So it says, what you will need: a small jar with a screw-on lid, whipping cream, a marble that's been washed, a friend with strong arms, and then bread, of course, afterwards to do this. So, fill the jar halfway with cream. Is that about halfway? I think that's about halfway. Now, because I want some salt, I'm gonna put some salt in here. I don't know, just some. And then drop the marble in and screw on the lid. And then it says, shake the jar as hard as you can for as long as you can. So, and then it says, pass the jar to your friend to shake. Keep shaking the jar until you can't hear the marble clunking anymore. That means your cream is now whipped cream. And then you have to keep shaking it some more until you can hear the marble again. And at that point, your butter is finally ready and you've created butter in there. So then what you do is you pour off the liquid and spread butter on your bread. So obviously I'm not going to keep doing this on camera, because from what a few people have told me, it's going to take a really long time. So keep shaking. Now, if you don't have a jar at home, I've got a bunch of these teeny tiny jars at the library. So you can just contact us at the library and say that you need a jar for your butter making. Okay, this might be fun. But having somebody else to help you with some of the shaking, I think is a really good plan, because I think you're gonna get tired. I'm sure I will. But keep shaking and let's see what we can create. Okay, so it's only been a minute or so, and I think the noise is getting quieter, or I thought it was. Maybe I need a little bit more time. Okay, it's been 3 minutes, and look, there's basically no sound of the marble. We have whipped cream. Let's just take a quick peek. Oh my goodness. We have whipped cream, except it's salted, but we have whipped cream. Okay, we're partway there. Okay, the sound has changed. I don't hear the marble yet, but let's just take a peek. Okay, I've now got liquid and a solid. So I think we are pretty close to having butter, if not maybe already having butter, but, and that is 6 minutes. So 3 minutes after we made, yeah, so hear that? Okay, so I still don't, although at this stage, I'm starting to get a little bit of a splash out of here. It's maybe not, okay, I'll keep shaking. Okay, I can hear the marble again. I think we might actually have butter, and we are at, it's taken me 9 minutes. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we're gonna pour off the liquid, like they said. Oh my goodness. We have butter. It worked. I think it actually worked. It worked. Okay, so what we've poured off here is actually buttermilk. Okay, so I will read you from the book. Cream has fat in it. That's what makes it creamy. The droplets of fat wear little protein coats to keep them dissolved in the milk and not clumped together. But the shaking removes those coats, and the fat droplets then stick together and they form butter. So the liquid we poured off is buttermilk. So that, we have butter. We have butter. Now, it's pretty soft. I believe I've seen in other videos kind of like squishing it and trying to get more of the liquid out. But just give me a moment. Okay, we're gonna maybe try to squish a little bit more of the liquid out of here. Oh, yeah, there's still also a marble in here. I forgot. You don't want to eat the marble. Okay, well, this is a really nice, but there is definitely some more liquid maybe to get squished out. I can see a few little more drops of buttermilk. Trying to. Okay, somebody told me this would actually take me hours to do, not 9 minutes. So, it worked, people. We have butter. Okay, now, butter. Okay, you can't believe how incredibly excited I am that we successfully made butter. Okay, so of course we've made butter, we kind of have to taste test it. Oh my goodness, like so creamy, like oh, it spreads like butter. Oh my goodness, I am just beyond excited. It tastes like butter. Really good butter. I can't believe this. I can't believe it worked. I'm so excited. So, if you don't have a jar at home, we have these little jars. 9 minutes for butter with a marble. Butter. We have fresh butter. Oh my goodness. Okay, this one might be my favorite because I didn't actually think this would work. I thought my arms would give out long before we got butter. But that didn't take long at all. And there's fresh butter in here. Fresh butter. Fresh butter. Okay, you guys have to try this one. If you don't do any of the other ones, you have to try making fresh butter. This is so good. Okay. So that was inspired by Everything But the Kitchen Sink. It is by Frieda Wishinsky and Elizabeth MacLeod. And illustrated by Travis King. And maybe shouldn't have taken such a big bite of bread with fresh butter on it. There are some really weird and disturbing facts in this book, and then there's some cool experiments, like making your own butter and our own buttermilk. Thanks for watching. We will see you on the next video. Bye for now.